everybody, welcome to another Mordheim Battle Report. I'm back with Jason, and we are throwing down, it's Skaven against Marauders, like Chaos Marauders. We basically played a game this week where we figured if we could make Mordheim Warbands out of our Shadespire collections. And the answer is yes. And the answer is very much yes. I've been doing a thing this week where I'm just trying to like find miniatures I haven't played a lot of games with recently that I painted that I enjoyed, and then just put them in different games. So we played some skirmish, now we're playing some more Mordheim. And yeah, we're gonna throw down a little 3-game series, and you can watch some rats get eaten by some murdering Marauders who start with very good stat lines. So let's see how this goes. We'll show the table, show you the Warbands, and get this underway. So here's Jay's Marauders of Chaos Warband. We've got 4 heroes. This is the Marauder Chieftain. He's got an axe, a shield, and light armor and a helmet. Then 2 champions. One's got a helmet, one doesn't. They both got light armor, axes, and shields. And then the free daggers. And then a blood seer who's got a club and an axe. And because he's a war priest, doesn't cast spells, he can wear heavy armor and have a helmet. So he's just a killing machine. His whole jam is, every time he kills somebody, he gets to add 1 to his stats after a leadership test. So he can just become like an absolute killing machine. And there's just like the schlubs, 2 dudes with axes in the back, in the rear with the gear, 2 regular Marauders. And that's 3 Warband, 4 heroes and 2 dudes. And here's mine. I got my Assassin Adept here. He's got light armor, a helmet, and a halberd, and throwing stars. Because if you can take throwing stars, like in any game ever, I just imagine you're like obligated to take throwing stars. People like slings, but I'm just going to go with the coolest thing ever, which is throwing stars. I've got a couple heroes, my 2 black Skaven. One has a halberd here, a helmet and light armor. And one back here has a helmet, light armor, and fighting blades. He can't have throwing stars, sadly, as his hands are roped into the fighting blades, or the fighting claws. So this guy down here does instead. And then we've got, and sorry, their names are Frick and Frack. So Frick down here with his little shoulder rat, and Frack back there with his stabby knives. And then 2 Night Runners, who are Hood and Hawk. So this is Hood right here. He's got 2 swords. You know, he's gonna learn tail fighting later. And then we got Hawk, who has a flail and a buckler to get some hits in. And then these guys right here, they are aptly called the Expendables. They have swords and daggers, and they're literally just called the Expendables. They don't even get names. I don't even think they're referred to as names. Probably just numbers. All right, pre-battle sequence. You get to roll 2d6 because you have the lower Warband rating. And to get a 6, which is Occupy. All right, D3 plus 2. That's 3 buildings. So if he's close to the middle as possible, so we'll do 1, 2, and I'm gonna put this one over here, 3. And we'll just move you to over here. And this will be our 3rd Occupy building. It goes 8 turns automatically at the end of 8 turns. If we occupy these buildings, you have to have a standing model and no enemy models in the buildings, then you win the game, or if one side routes. There's only take route tests like mandatorily though. You can only voluntarily route to run away. So let's see who sets up first. I got a 4. You get a 6. All right, so you can choose sides and then set your robot up with an 8 of the edge. All right, we're deployed. So I've got Hood and I think that's Frack? No, it's Frack. 3 Expendables and then Skrit. And then over here we've got Hawk and Frick. Yes, Hawk and Frick. We'll remember these names at some point. You got your Chieftain. You've got one of your champions and one of your Marauders. The Bloodseer in the middle, just going it alone. And then your other champion with the other of the Marauders. So Dyson for first turn. Let's see who's going first. I got a 6. That's a pretty good roll. Stop that. I got a 2. You just keep rolling 6s. You just, it's gonna be that kind of game. I'm gonna get dumpstered again. All right, so you're going first. Running up, going 8. No shield on that guy, so he's good. Everybody else just has light armor. And then heading to the middle. Gonna pick a fight. Going in. Just you know, as Corn does, running forward and hoping everything works out. And that's movement phase, because you have no guns. My movement phase, we're gonna run. This guy goes 10, because he's just a verminkin. Heading over to here. These guys both run 12, because they are Black Skaven and a Night Runner, so that's 8. And then from that point, 4 more. Just goes through the door. Go prepare to fight. You verminkin, Team Expendables the 2nd, or maybe Expendables 2. Who's in that one? Dolph Lundgren? I'll watch any Expendables. I'll watch any Expendables with Terry Crews and Dolph Lundgren in it. If they're not in it, I'm not interested. And then Skrit's gonna go in the middle, and then hard flanking with Hawk. Going over here. Prepare to charge through the wall because we gotta climb. All right, and I think that's that. I have no shooting because I've just got throwing weapons for the most part. So it's on to round 2 of 8. Over to you. Just gonna run up behind the wall. Oh, he's gonna make a test. Oh, he's climbing the barrels. I forgot there's a barrel pile there. Nicely done. Head him behind the wall. Now you can charge out of line of sight in this game if you make an initiative test. And my initiative was pretty great with 5. But I have to be within 4 inches to do it. So I gotta hope that maybe my initiative lets me get these corner charges off and not you. The boss going 8. Oh, the first building's been occupied. Occupy Mordheim. It's movement. And these guys. Oh, and now a march blocked. Alright, well, we're picking our battles now. Can't see anybody, but they also can't see us. Now, these guys, I got no charges. Oh, I could just charge your boss. I think he'll just kill me, though. I am a Skaven, and I might be out of range. I know that you can't charge me. I charge way further than you do, so I'm gonna go just over to here. These idiot sticks are gonna, in case something mad. Oh shoot! There's another guy over there. He's back here, and this is gonna form up. Be like, we're ready. He's just gonna cower and read comic books in this building until someone tries to kill him. These idiots are just gonna go backwards because they realized it was a bad move, taking the long way around. They end up over here. And back over there. And then you fools, I think you're outside of march block range. Yeah, you're good. So it's gonna be, you can march 12. So I think we just hide outside of line of sight. Yeah, we just hide outside of line of sight over there. And then this guy is gonna go over here. And hope you fail your initiative tests. All right, no shooting, no magic. So back to you, turn 3 of 8. Please don't kill me. So any charges? So charge first. Charge declare. Yep. So initiative test for him. He's gonna try and charge. That's a fail. So he's just gonna stand there. He's not gonna charge. Charges are over. He's just gonna come around the corner. Oh, he's gonna get it. It's like, I'm a marauder. Please charge me so that this other guy can see you. So you're gonna jump down. It's more than an inch, so you gotta make a jump test when you come down. Just don't roll bad. That's all you gotta do.
So up 1.
Or you can just go across. Yeah, just walk along the edge. There you go. Wall running. These fellas gonna march, yep. They're outside 8, so they can. Oh, picking a fight. And the boss just be like, my tower, come get me, rat. Alright, no fights happening, but now you've forced my hand. So here's the idea. I've got so many terrible plans here. Nobody really wants to fight you one-on-one. I think Scrit just dies if he tries. But we could send 2-on-1. I just don't want to send, like, because this guy's going to charge me if I don't do it. And if I send just one guy to fight him, I think I die. Because you all have helmets on, I can't stun you. It's all bad. So let's do the easy one. These guys are going to gang up on this jerk. and hopefully kill him. And then hopefully eat a charge, not from you. Because we're going to try and stay in line of sight. That guy's going to be in line of sight no matter what I do. He'll go to there. Oh, you're going to take one for the team. Charge this guy. Try to die. And then Skrit and this other expendable are going to charge your boss, who is like 8 feet tall. He goes 10, so he's good. And then Skrit goes 12. So he's going to charge there. Skrit will charge in as well. Be like, let's hope for the best! So only you can see, but you're a young blood, which means you're terrible. Whatever. Take one for the team. Go charge champion. And then I don't think I'm within 4 with the other guy. So no, he is not. So he's just gonna line up and be like, hello, would you like to fight later? This guy will continue to read comic books in this building and not die. All right, so shooting, I have none. And then stabbing. We'll do the young blood first. He's got double swords. So what's your weapon skill on a Marauder? Is it 3 or 4? It's probably 4. You're a better fighter than I am. Your weapon skill 4. So I'm weapon skill 2, but you're not double +1, so I'm still hitting on 4s. So he's got a sword and a knife. No, he's got 2 swords. So 2 swords, hit on 4s, hit once, and then he's strength 3. What's toughness of your Marauder?
Toughness 3.
Toughness 3. All right, so tied. So 4+. I do nothing. All right, so the other charging guy now is the Black Skaven. He has 2 fighting blades, so he gets 2 attacks. He is weapon skill 4 as well, so 4s. Double hits you. You don't have a sword, you have an axe, so no parries. And I'm strength 4, so 3's doing with fighting blades. 2 wounds. Do you have any armor? I think your schlubs don't have any armor. All right. So do I take you out of action? 1 to 2, you are knocked down. 3 to 4, stunned. 5 to 6, out of action. 6, he's done. That's a kill for, which one's that? Frack. I already messed up the names. That's Frick. I should just look at my roster sheet. All right. Well, you're gonna die. I love skill 3. But twice. You have an axe and a club, so no parries. I need force to wound. I got a 6, so it's a crit. What kind of crit? The 2 wounds, no armor save kind. All right, so you don't get an armor save against this because of the critical hit, and I take an action somehow. Blam. Okay, well that went way better than I thought it would. And then over here, I have a sword and dagger on my Vermican. You're up to skill 5, so still hit on 4s. I don't hit at all. And then Skrit gets to go. He only has 1 attack though. He's also up in skill 5, so we both hit on 4s. I hit, and I'm strength 4 base, plus 1 for the halberd, so 5. So I think your toughness 4, because you're like a space marine.
Yep.
Yeah, 3 to wound. I wound you. Oh, and it's a critical hit. It is the big critical hit kind, so no armor save, and plus 2 to my injury roll. Oh my god, I just rolled 5 6s in a row. he's out of action as well. All right, over here, little guy. He's just got a flail, so 1 attack, and he hits on a weapon skill 4, so 4s. Hits, and then strength of flail, so strength 4 against up to 3, so 3s. 1 wound. Now you've got light armor shield, so I'm -1. You should be on a 6+. You laugh. Back champion. I'm only weapon skill 2, so your weapon skill I think 4 probably on the champions.
Yep.
3's to hit. Okay, and wounds, and then I am no armor. Nope. And 3, I'm stunned, face down. So next round, you just automatically take me out of action. Ouch. All right, round 4. Charge A's. Okay, as well. Right into the dude. I want to charge 1 or both. If you just charge the front one, you don't have to fight the other one, because he'll intercept you. Then you have to fight both.
So,
Fools. Yeah, charge over here. And he'll just curb some of that guy afterwards. Alright, well, he just gets killed. So that Night Runner is out of action. And then you charge over here. So hit on 3. You do. And you wound. Actually, sorry, I can parry this on a 6 because I do have fighting blades. I don't. And then you wound me on a -1, strength 4. Yeah, so I don't get an armor save. 5+, I'm dead. He's stunned, so he's face down. Blah. Why? And we're over here, so you charged in, which means your weapon skill 3 against my weapon skill of 4. Missed. All right, hit you back. No, you have a dagger too. 1 more attack. Nope, that's not gonna hit. And then I'm on 4s from the halberd. No, I miss. All right, bottom of 4. Well, you need some rescuing, but this is my B team hero, and I really don't want him to die. So I'm kind of just like, do I just not charge? No, I don't want to lose him. All right, we're gonna charge in here. You're stuck, Scritch. I feel like you wouldn't send yourself. I feel like you'd send a friend. So you're just gonna go stand over here and be like, hello. Scritch is just gonna march into the middle. And this guy's gonna go stand in this building and be like, hi, I'm the B plan. This guy continues to read his excellent comic book. So I charge over here. I'm weapon skill 2, so I hit on 4s, my 2 swords. Ha! Hit once. I'm strength 3, so I need a 4 to wound. I do not wound. Your axe back on a 3. Oh yeah. Can I parry it on a 6? I can't. But you wound me, and then what happens? I'm just knocked down, so I'm not dead. I'm just face up. Blah. Ouch. Oh, and he rolled over. So they're both face up. I'm initiative 5. I think you're initiative 3, 4?
4.
Right, so I'm gonna go first. So I have a weapon skill of 4, so 4's hit. And then strength of 5, because I'm carrying a halberd, so 2's to wound. I do. You don't get any armor save, and you're just stunned. Alright, so stunned. End a round, again, no red test, because this is Occupy, so we're on round 5. They're halfway through the game. And everybody, this is all gonna go horribly wrong right here. So all you have to do is wound to take me out of action, because we're knocked down. So you have one guy who can charge over here, and this guy rolls over face up. So you can rescue him by charging. I just have to wound you to kill you. But you rescue by charging it if you want.
I'm going to do that thing.
Makes sense. So who do you want to try and hit? You have one axe attack. You could just drop your shield though and try with a dagger as well.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do.
So axe into who? The Knight Runner?
Into your character, and then...
They're both characters. So the big character, the little character.
Big character.
Okay, so 3's to wound.
So the axe will be orange.
Yep.
Black will be...
Into the Knight Runner. Gotcha. Okay, well, they're both crits. That's nice. So we're just out of action. Kills 2. Get 2 more XP. And over here, you charged. You get 1 axe attack if you want to use your shield, or you can drop it for your dagger. All right, so 1 attack. Hit on a 4. You hit. I can't parry with the halberd. You wound. I get no save against that. Okay, knocked down. So not stunned at least. Blam. Just gets knocked down. All right, well, this guy is becoming worrisome. And over here, I'm also in trouble. Scritch, you didn't actually do any fighting. We're gonna charge this knockdown guy over here. Try and take him out. He's gonna stand up, but he'll go last. Scritch's just gonna go walk over here and be like, "Come and get me, killing machine guy." So we're gonna charge this over here. I charge the knockdown guy, so I just have to wound him. And this is a dagger. So 1 hit, and then I have to wound you. That's right, I'm just rolling to wound. So 1 wound actually. And then you get you don't have a save because that wasn't the dagger. So he's just down. But no XP because neither of them are heroes. Here you go first because I stood up, so I'm going last with my halberd. What you got there, Stab-matic? You will miss me actually because I'm also weapon skill 4. Let you back on a 4. Hits and strength 5, so 2's to wound. I crit. The little crit, just 2 wounds. So you do get 2 armor saves of shield and things, so 5 plus. Nope, fails them both. And because it's 2 wounds, you're out of action. Blam! This is the most swingy back and forth game I've ever seen. All right, top of 6. Would your hero like to go home? And so you get like 1 exploration die? That makes sense. I'm also getting very few exploration die. So conceding the ground to the Skaven. I have 2 heroes left because you killed 3 of them. And weirdly, my expendables are all still alive. Okay, well, let's do some naughty rolls. So, both my Night Runners and 1 of my Black Skaven died. So, frick the Black Skaven. Blue will be high. 22. That's probably multiple injuries. Just a leg wound. -1 movement. He had movement to spare because he's movement 6. All right, so Hood. 42 or 41, he's okay. I think. Yeah, if I roll 4 plus, I'm okay. And then this guy. 32, that's something bad. Got an old battle wound. If I roll 1 at the beginning of any game, he just doesn't show up anymore. He might get fired. Depending on how his advances go, if he advances, he might get fired. So over to you. You got some heroes. What's your high color?
Black.
Okay. 35 for the boss.
Yep.
That's not bad. Deep wound. He must miss the next D3 games and may do nothing while recovering. 3 games. Your Bloodseer, who's clearly taken over at this point. 33. Nervous condition is his initiative goes down by 1. That's not bad. Initiative 4. And then the last champion over there. 63. Hardened. He's immune to fear. Not too many weird rats. Now he just doesn't care anymore. And it's a 3 plus for both your schlubs. Marauders, both of them on a 3 plus. 1 dies, 1 lives. So your dice plus 3 right now, you're rolling 8 to see if you turn into a spawn.
He does not.
So an 8 on Favor of the Gods shouldn't do anything. You didn't displease anybody. I think it's 12 plus, and if you do roll a 12 plus, it's plus the number of guys or minus the number of guys you killed, plus the number of guys heroes of action.
If I lost, he can turn into a spawn. If I win, he can get a Mark of Chaos.
Oh, nice. That's right. So this is how he earns his Mark of Chaos. So here's super murder champion leveled. Let's see what he got. He rolls 2d6. 3, it's a new skill. So you become a Chosen in Chaos, which means you can now up your stat line to a Chaos Warrior stat line. So your Strength Toughness can become 5. I think you'd have 4 attacks at max, and your weapon skill cap is like 8 now. Because, you know, the gods have smiled on you. 2 heroes alive at the end of the game, and I won, so 3 exploration dice. I get a 7? I think it's barely 2 pieces. And then you get 1d6, you have 1 hero left. And get a 1, so you get 1 piece. So with 59 in the bank, I went and bought a new Verminkin. They all have slings as well now too, so I spent a grand total of 38 to give them all slings, swords, and daggers. Everybody else is hanging out. Got an old battle wound now on Hawk, which is sad, but everybody got a little bit of experience. We got a little bit of coin, and generally just made a mess of each other's warbands in the first game. All right, and the Marauders he's got like a sucking chest wound, so he's gonna miss a couple games. And then yeah, it's leveled up to this guy and Mr. Helmet over here, who is now Chosen of Chaos. So he's expanded his stat line, and we'll get murdering for the God of Corn, I guess. He can learn a mark actually eventually as well. I wonder, do you have to roll for him while he's recovering? I don't know. He didn't participate in the game. For Marauder Chieftain, he might just be sitting at home and just turn to a Chaos Man if you lose a game, because you have to roll the test every single time. But likewise, if you win, you might just roll and become a Demon Prince or something. Get your mark Chaos. Who knows? So you went and shopping and replaced your dead Marauder, and this guy's sitting out. It's gonna be a 5-man Warband. Your underdog rating will be strong. So there we go, messy game. Holy moly, that was it's exploding crits. Reminds me of a Drowned Earth game from recently, where I got feeded all over. That was a good game. This,
you did.
This is one of those days where sometimes it's me, sometimes it's Jay, but always somebody gets dumpstered. Yeah, no, that was. I think the problem was you also had a bad post game and you rolled that sucking chest wound and then rolled a 3, so you're gonna miss like the rest of this series. Basically, he's gonna sit out for. Yeah, that's not good. That's not what you want. You didn't lose him, but he artificially inflates your Warband rating too, which means you don't get the experience bonus.
I guess unless he loses it turns into a spawn.
He might, or you might win.
All skills and wounds.
Yeah, that's true. Or you might win and then have him be. Oh, that's right, yeah, because he gets all his wounds back too. Is there healing herbs? Can you go buy healing? Yeah, actually, you get to roll increased rarity checks too. You should check in the post game after this next game and see if the healing herbs will let him recover faster.
Yeah, that.
I think there's something that lets you get over existing injury. It might be an apothecary or something like that. I can't remember. There's something you could go to and do. I thought that you could get over a like niggling injury or something, like get over an old battle wound even. And I ended up with an old battle wound on one of my Night Runners, so he just might not show up anymore, which will also be funny. So anyway, we'll show you in 2 weeks the next game. We're gonna roll again and see how this goes. See how the battle of the crazy Shadespire Warbands continues on. So I hope you enjoyed that. Big thanks for Jay coming in, and for you guys for watching. Until next time, I'm Ash. Have a great week. I hope you enjoyed that video. If you want to support the channel, of course, like and subscribe and hit the little bell below so you get notifications when I post future content. I do post stuff 7 days a week. If you want to support the channel further, you can, of course, buy a t-shirt through Spreadshirts, buy a measuring gauge or objective markers from Death Ray Designs, or, of course, most importantly, there is Patreon. Patreon is what makes all this possible, keeps the lights on, pays for the studio costs, pays for the equipment, model costs, and everything else, and most importantly, puts food in my kids' bellies and a roof over their heads. Big thanks to everyone, past, future, who supported me. I do this stuff because of you guys, and of course, I will continue doing it as long as I can.